Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X, where today we're going to be working on even more green quests. Because dang it, we've got even more green quests. Though we do have a bunch to turn in. Okay. So, hey there, Outlander. We got 3 to pick up here. But a bunch to turn in out here. It's my sincere hope that by the end of today's stream we will be done with green quests for this chapter at least. That would be nice. Thank you so very much, brave Blade. Arsenican told me about all that happened. As Director of Planning for Badoon's North 3C block, allow me to present you with this. It is a humble sign of my gratitude for you, for your preserving the life of a child of Golbaga. I do not suppose it is prudent for me to say this as Director of Planning, but I understand why Arsenican felt as he did. Our homeworld, Badoon, was a paradise covered entirely in dense voltant. I fear Mira may simply be too clean for my kind to survive here. We are all working to suppress our appetites, but as with any hunger, the longer they are ignored, the stronger they become. Yeah, would NLA's Voltant help? Fortunately, you humans seem to be veritable geniuses at producing Voltant. If you will have us, I will attempt to sustain my people on the bounty of your city. How kind of him to call us expert polluters.
Hear me out.
Listen.
Oof. I've been holding it all in and trying to just focus on work, but now you've gone and made me think about him again. I remember one night I was washing dishes and he said running a restaurant must be tough. Then he gave me some hand cream just because. My shop sees blades every day, but nobody cared like Bobby. I've gathered sufficient data on Sorrow, I think. Please recover this wristwatch and restore her brainwaves to baseline levels, alright? Alright, there you go. That's Bobby's watch. Oh, thank you. I actually gave this to him, you know? It was to commemorate his first combat deployment. Holding it now feels... well, it's like he's here with me. Oh, her numbers are stabilizing before our eyes. It seems that watches not only tell time, but also serve to neutralize human sorrow? Fascinating. Not exactly. It's more about the sentiment than the item itself. Like, you can't just give someone any old watch and expect them to become happier. Mourning process? Emotional closure? Is this some secret code, perhaps? Regardless, I've gathered excellent data, haven't I? Once analysis is complete, I'll hopefully have a full grasp of your human sorrow. Her emotional state had stabilized, hadn't it? Now it's leaping off the charts. On the back of the watch, it says, Mother Pauline, protect me. Bobby must have written that. That damn fool, thinking of me as a mother, of all the hopeless, lovable... Her brainwaves oscillation is now different from her previous state, isn't it? It seems that sorrow is quite the complex emotion. No matter, let us hurry on to the next sample, okay? Please return to our previous location.
easy.
Did you hear?
Oh-ho! Listen carefully, all right?
This is my next subject. Her heart rate is accelerated and her body temperature significantly above normal. She's clearly disturbed, no? Yet the cause appears to be emotional rather than physical, doesn't it? As such, I have no idea how to categorize her affliction. Perhaps observation will yield some clue, maybe? Christopher, why do you keep ignoring my feelings? I keep telling you how I feel, but you refuse to respond. I thought you were just playing it cool, or that it was just part of your deal, but I need to make you understand. This is neither anger nor sorrow, is it? It appears, in fact, to be a muddled mess of many things, no? Maybe you have some insight into her emotional state?
Yeah, it's called love, but it clearly seems to be either one-sided or she's in love with the densest man in the city.
Love, you say? Another extremely complex term, is it not? And yet this human love causes the chest to ache, therefore it must be pathological? Are you certain she does not require medical attention? Perhaps we had best ask her directly, yes? You there, are you presently in a state of love? Please give me a concrete, detailed explanation, if at all possible, okay? Ah, were you eavesdropping, you little creep? You better back off before I wreck you. First observation, love is extremely violent, yes? Violent? No, I'm a sweet, cute, funny girl who's exactly Christopher's type. I've said goodbye to the old tomboy for good, and I won't let some shorty Zeno get my goat. Your pulse has been fast and your cheeks red throughout my observation, right? What do you require to end this abnormal state? I would dearly like to witness the moment your love is cured for good, you see? Cured? I don't really know, but I suppose I'd calm down if he'd just respond to my feelings. Until then, this knot in my gut probably isn't going anywhere. Feelings? Neither electronic mail nor courier service will accept such feelings, will they? They're far too vague. We need an alternative.
Yeah, have you tried a love letter? Couriers accept those.
Hey, yeah, he's the sort of weirdo who'd probably go in for that roundabout kind of thing. And you guys can pick out the perfect present to give him while I write it. Then I'll slip it into my letter and seal the deal. Now, as for the present, I think a pair of red thallus antennae, like the ones the Thalluses over at Big Arch Drop, would be his style. They'd look pretty sharp as a necklace, don't you think? All feral and manly.
Ah yes, everyone wants insect antenna necklaces.
Then again, Christopher's kind of a gearhead, so he'd also probably like a couple of elemental clusters. I can't choose. I'll just have to see them both and make a decision. So bring me both of them.
Alright, looks like I've already got the stuff.
I think I finally figured out what I want to say. I never knew love letters were so hard. So about that present, I still haven't decided which one to give him. Why don't you just pick whatever you think is best?
Yeah, I think if he's a gearhead, he'll prefer the elemental clusters. I don't think necklaces made of insect antenna are really in vogue.
They're kind of lumpy. But Christopher did say he needed to do repairs on his skell. You know, the one with the name, What's-her-dite. He'll like them, right? Okay, I'll go give them to him along with my letter. Please return once your love is cured, okay? I will need to take additional readings. Yeah, alright, here goes. Wish me luck. Yes! This can't be right, can it? These numbers are mad. Maybe she's suffering from a serious medical crisis? Christopher said he'll go out with me. He was repairing his skell, right? And apparently the part I gave him was the last one he was missing. He said me coincidentally bringing it was a sign from the goddess of beauty, that it was fate or whatevs. Oh dear, prolonged exposure to numbers this high is probably going to fry my emotionometer. This wouldn't have happened without you two. Oh, I love everyone right now. Gah, the emotionometer has shattered completely. Your love is a menace, is it not? For a body the size of hers to house so much energy. You humans are fearsome creatures, yes? Do you hold such potential emotional energy inside as well?
Yeah, I'm overflowing with it. It's really hard to keep it all in.
Marvelous, yes? An energy source of this caliber could accomplish nearly anything if harnessed properly, couldn't it? You humans are a fascinating race. This has yielded extremely helpful data, hasn't it? And at last I understand what you mean by social literacy. Now I will continue to study until I have mastered it. Here is compensation for serving as my instrument, okay? Maybe you'll accept it with none of your typical human reservations?
Okay, so special delivery here actually does have things. If we give it to Loma, it causes some NPCs to disappear from the world. They don't die, but they do vanish. If we give it to Bodata as instructed, nobody vanishes. And thus you can get a more complete affinity chart. And hey, we were told to give it to Bodata and not Loma. Surely this is completely on the up and up, and definitely not any sort of smuggling of illicit goods.
Loma not know meaning of buzz off. Bodata bet he incredibly unpopular with ladies. Ah, friend is who? Minion of Loma? Get back, minion!
Nah, Zazazan sent me to deliver a thing.
Ooh, friend is that human. Bodata hear everything from Zazazan. Many thanks for coming so far, friend. But, just to check. Friend did not peek at secret delivery, did she?
Nope, didn't look.
Good, that is what Bodata want to hear. Now hurry up and hand over goods. Yay, friend has made Bodata very rich Nopon. Here's payment for friend. Perfect reward for nice, trusting human.
I love when people call me a nice, trusting human. Especially when they do it mostly unprompted.
Listen.
I have a feeling I know why Boo Boo suddenly stopped talking. Something about his wife's infidelity.
Sorry, friend. Boo Boo in middle of marital squabble. Lana not being reasonable. Boo Boo was so worried, but Angel not sorry at all. Boo Boo not want to talk to her right now. Ah yes, here is reward for friend. Many thanks.
Why even bother having crosswalks if everyone can just jump clear over the road? The answer is because once we get our bodies back, we'll probably be expected to actually walk instead of jump over it, because Human bodies are not quite as potent as Mims.
It's not fair. Even with all this wealth, Warawa still can't get what she wants. Warawa hate this, but not about to give up. Still, humans are monsters for dreaming up such thing.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's just awful. No matter how many Warawa buy, only bronze cards turn up. Warawa not even find silver. At this rate, Warawa go bankrupt before getting precious gold Hippopotamus card.
Ah.
Our friend does know about popular Mira Life cards, right?
You've been suckered into cardboard gotcha. I guess card stock, but still. Yeah, sorry, this is the first I have heard of them in-game.
They are trading cards with pretty pictures of every fun critter from Mira. Friend's seriously behind times for not knowing about them. These days, people young and old from every race are obsessed with Mira Life cards. There are many cards, from lame bronze to shiny silver to super ultra mega amazingly rare gold. But it's impossible to know what is inside until you open pack. Warawa has been buying up packs right and left in effort to get adorable gold Hippopotamus card. But no luck at all. Warawa think maybe it's time to stop depending on luck. Perhaps friend can help Warawa with brilliant plan, Operation Mega Trade. Follow plan of Warawa and friend can turn this boring bronze bladder card into amazing gold Hippopotamus card.
Ah, so we're doing a straw millionaire type thing.
Oh, thank you. Warawa explained straight away. Big thrill of Mira Life cards is that no one knows what they get until pack is open. So even this dumb bronze bladder card can be valuable to friend that can't find it in pack. Which mean Warawa can make use of that to trade for rarer and rarer cards, and finally end up with golden Hippopotamus cards. See? Plan is foolproof.
It's guaranteed to succeed eventually, as long as you're willing to spend a long time working on it. And possibly also throw in some extra things to spice up trades.
Warawa knew friend would agree, and once friend gets golden Hippopotamus card, Warawa will offer huge reward. Alright, here's useless bronze bladder card. Friend must get out there and trade, trade, trade.
I feel like this is going to be a very long-term quest.
You here?
That's right, yeah?
What to do?
This can't possibly be a natural phenomenon. We have to intervene. Just weeks ago, there were hardly any of them in Caldros, but now... Yeah, what were there hardly any of? The Visagel population is growing in Caldros. They're normally very slow to multiply as indigens go, but lately they've been spreading like clover. Oh, and they're also extremely aggressive, which isn't any fun at all. If they keep growing at this rate, it'll make work in Caldros extremely difficult for us blades. As if the lava and level 40-ish giant indigens aren't making it difficult enough. Not to mention the ganglion citadel. If you have time, I'd love your help in investigating. I'll need a tissue sample first if you can head out there and round one up. Come back with that sample once you have it. I'll be waiting. Might as well do some heart-to-hearts while we're in the city.
By the way,
You okay?
The more I hear about this scumbag, the more I want to punch him. Men like that need their asses kicked so they can remember their proper place. Oh, hey, Garnet. Ah, perfect timing. We were just having some emergency girl talk. You want to get in on this? After all, outside of your team with the Colonel, there aren't all that many women in Blade. It's rare that we get a chance to talk without having to hold back because some dumb guy is hanging around. Something tells me this heart-to-heart would be very, very different if we were a male character. Sure, I've been yearning for girl talk. All the girls liked that. I know, right? Next time we'll have to do this at a bar and talk all night long. Okay, so our girlfriend here? Well, one of our fellow Blades has been putting the moves on her big time. But then she found out he's been hitting on her friends, too. He's even asked me out for drinks a few times. She thought he really liked her, but it turns out he's just after every girl with a pulse. What a lowlife, right? Yeah. Yeah. I know, right? You'd better watch out for creeps like that yourself. You're a lot cuter than I am, so I bet they're all over you like a cheap suit. I wonder... Well, no, I don't have to wonder. If we deliberately made a character that was not cute, we would probably still get this same line, and it would be a little more amusing. Nah, Reno, you've got just as much going on as I have. What are you talking about? That's crazy. Have you been drinking on the job or something? You're not even making sense right now. Anyway, if a guy steps out of line, you tell me, alright? I'll show him what we interceptors do to unruly beasts. Okay, I guess she doesn't like being called cute.
Unbelievable.
Here, I thought we were going to be getting some solidarity going on, but no.
Do I have to spell it out?
Hey, listen. Am I right?
Hey there, Garnet. Let me tell you, I'm having one rough day over here. I drink and I drink, but I can't get drunk. It's like I built up an immunity to scotch, which is the most terrible thing I've ever heard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What do you like to drink, Garnet? Maybe I'll try your poison and see if it works. I don't drink. But I'm not a minor. But, I have heard vodka puts hair on the chest. That's not a bad idea. Not bad at all. Didn't know you were a vodka woman. I'm not. Nice thing about vodka is that it's easy to get. That'll be important if I end up making a habit of it. Hey, you know what? Talking to you just gave me a great idea. If I can't find a type of booze that'll get me properly hammered, I should just make one myself. Moonshine, white lightning. That's the ticket, all right. There's all sorts of weird fruits and grains and crap here on Mira that we didn't have back on Earth, right? Next time I'm off on an interceptor mission, I'll just gather up a bunch and see if I can ferment them into an entirely new type of drink. Man, I never thought I'd turn into one of those bathtub distiller types, but I guess sobriety's the mother of invention. Thanks for talking me through that. I owe you one. Still, I guess I better try the scotch one more time just to make sure it still ain't working. Then I'll start drawing up plans for the distillery. See you next time duty calls, all right? Well then.
What?
God, she is so hot.
Hiya, Garnet. I was just here watching the Skells again. I've seen enough parked Skells to last a lifetime, but seeing them in motion, I never get tired of that.
But the one you're looking at is not in motion.
Doesn't it just get your heart all aflutter watching them zip around the Outfitter's test hangar?
Is this how you spend your days off?
On my days off, I go to church, then shopping, then maybe visit a friend's house for dinner. That's pretty normal, right? Okay, sure, I also stop by the hangars on my way home so I can watch the mechanics service Skells. You must think I'm some sort of deranged Skell fanatic, huh?
Nothing wrong with having a passion as long as you indulge in moderation.
I know, right? It's important to have something that keeps you motivated to do your job. And when it comes to Skells, I give 200%. Admittedly, on everything not Skell related, I typically give around 50% tops. That part was just a joke. I want to earn the right to be a professional Skell pilot, so whatever mission Blade has for me, you better believe I'll be giving it at least 100%. Welcome! Garbage got you down? Haunted by hazmats? Well then, worry no more, my trashy friend. Our humble waste processing units have you covered. I'm the director here. Name's Lisa. So, need anything disposed of? Whatever you got, our ultra-high-temp furnace will make it go away.
That seems awfully pollution-y. I'm set for now.
Ooh, an organized gal. Place for everything and so on and so forth. I like it. Most blade quarters are practically bursting with junk that they brought from the field. They're pretty much Mira's super hoarders. As soon as we got this place working, they were lining up at the door with all kinds of unspeakable garbage. Honestly, I don't know where you guys even find some of this stuff. But we're way understaffed, so if I don't hire somebody soon, we'll never catch up. Human, alien, whoever. I don't care so long as they're good. Ooh, wait, actually, you seem like an expert. I bet you know just about all there is to know about the different newfound races, huh? So then, know of any that would be an especially good fit for a career in waste management? Please?
Yep, the Zarboggan. Easy. They were born for this.
Wait, the creepy mask guys? They're like a mystery wrapped in a thing I totally don't know anything about. You sure they're, you know, trustworthy? Sounds like something to look into extensively during my copious amounts of free weekend time. Kidding. Forget that noise, I'll just trust you. Alright, I'll go pay him a visit and see if I can't scout somebody for the plant.
Earth Alien Director, I have news. So much garbage came that I lost track of duties. Then Waste Unit became angry, started spitting smoke. It looks bad.
What in the... Ah, it's overheating! Why did you let it get this bad before doing something?
I did lots of things. I hit machine many times, then I shoved jammed trash very hard.
Oh, for the love of... this hiring is an HR disaster. I blame myself. Okay, I'll go scramble to find an emergency hire. Meanwhile, you get to help out. I need you to use Frontier Nav and get me 3 hunks of Everfreeze ore for coolant, okay? Oh, and if you run into trouble finding any, 10 bits of Jagitos copper should also work. You'll do it, right? Because honestly, a huge flood of pollutants is going to spill into the city if you don't. So, yeah, pretty much have to.
I'm pretty sure I've already got the stuff.
Oh, and the sooner the better, obviously. Ugh, we're so close to the diner, too. If that gets contaminated, I'm gonna get chewed out 6 ways from Sunday.
Yep, you need a Zarubagan stat.
Hi.
Ah, perfect. Did you get the Everfreeze ore or Jaquito's copper? They won't fix the problem, but they'll make it a lot better.
Looks like I got the Everfreeze ore and not the copper, or else the copper isn't an option when you've got the ore.
Whoa, that's cold. But yeah, okay, great. This should bring down the temperature on the unit. Thanks. Oh, and bonus thanks for the advice. I scouted some Zarubagan like you said, and as soon as they turned up, they zapped all of the contaminants out of the air. Smoke used to be billowing out like gangbusters, but it should be returning to normal soon.
Yes. Used to be billowing out. Used to be.
Arsenican and Traclo are amazing, aren't you guys? Honestly, they're like garbage wizards. You are the Blade I met previously. I did not know you were acquainted with Lisa. I was given the opportunity to devoltanize some exceptionally nice Voltant here. It has been a long while since I felt so sated. This place is akin to Golbaga's Garden of Bounty, our homeworld of Badoon. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds great.
Yeah, they're saying that this is a fantastic source of horrible contaminants.
God, if you don't stop right now, I'm going to Golbaga your Voltant right in the Zarubagan.
You're going to noun my noun right in the noun?
Sorry, but I can't. I just can't take any more. Okay, I've decided to give up ever understanding your weird jargon. But seriously, thanks for everything. From me, but also... Hello, I'm Desbeno, technical advisor for this place. Yes, well, I would like you to have this. Even with a full arsenal of man on tech, I couldn't have made all this clean, you know? But then the Zarubagan came in and just did it somehow. Yeah, what he said. You and those Zarubagans saved this place and the city. And I didn't get yelled at. Wee!
Please learn from your mistakes. Oh hey, now it's not smoking anymore.
Great.
Good morning to you, Garnet. I'm pleased to see you awake and hard at work at this earliest of hours. Were you just passing by? As you can see, I'm performing an inspection of the integrated production plant.
Yeah, good job for doing Blade HQ's job.
Truly, your powers of perception place you among Blade's elite. I heard that since the Xenoforms arrived here in NLA, the integrated production plant has been running at full capacity day and night. If any sort of trouble were to occur here, it would be a serious setback for Blade, the civilians of New LA, and the Xenoforms alike. It's when you're at your busiest that you're most likely to miss the early signs of trouble, so I figured the plant could benefit from a third-party inspection. And that is what brings me here today.
Anything I can do to help?
I'm grateful for your offer. However, your assistance is not needed at this time. I fear inspection has been a waste of my own considerable talents. This plant is well run, and the staff's most pressing problem is an abrupt 2,000% increase in pizza requests. And by deprioritizing lower demand items, the staff has managed to increase their pizza production without significant disruptions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must report my findings to HQ. I'm pleased to see you faring well, but do not let complacency be your undoing. I hope we can work together again soon.
I feel like them deprioritizing non-pizza requests is not necessarily the correct solution that they seem to think it is.
Find something new?
Oh, that Frontier Nav revenue reminds me. I redid my probes and stuff again using the tool that calculates good layouts. And I've increased my mining total and dramatically increased my revenue total at the cost of cutting my storage almost in half, but I don't have any Moranium sinks left other than putting slots in armor, so I guess also creating equipment, but I don't have the stuff to create the equipment besides the Moranium, so yeah. I'm good with what I'm getting. Morning.
Ha! You found me.
Fancy meeting you here, Garnet. How I wish we could have a pleasant conversation over a nice cup of tea for once. But unfortunately, I need to attend a new weapons test after this. It's not enough to simply check up on the outfitters. I also need to keep up with our arms manufacturers. Speaking of which, what's your weapon of choice? Do you prefer to fight from afar with ranged weapons or close with melee weapons? These days, melee weapons, they do way more damage. Is that right? I hadn't realized you were a woman of such rarefied tastes. In the right hands, a melee weapon can be more reliable than any firearm, and no weapon more so than the sword. I once knew a man whose sword techniques were beyond compare. I wish he was here so you could meet him. I'm sure his skill would make you even more enamored with the sword. Well, that's enough shop talk for now. The test is about to begin. Since you've come this far, is there anything you'd like me to request from the AMs? Don't hold back. I'm pretty sure everyone wants better prices, but that might not be viable. So yeah, more variety. Like if we could get some more different varieties of ether weapons, that would be great. So you'd like to be able to choose from a wider array of weaponry, eh? I'm sure you can imagine what a challenge it is to develop new armaments. I will convey your message, although I doubt they can accomplish that goal without the cooperation of blade operatives such as yourself. And since we're here, and we qualify, I might as well grab this affinity mission.
Colonel, and everyone's here with you. Perfect.
Why do I feel like we're about to be asked for a favor?
No. I mean, yes.
Gwyn has desperate and pleading look on face. Let Tatsu guess. Gwyn is dying of hunger and want Linley to make big dessert for us.
Not even close, Shorty.
Well, if you're in a place like this...
It's gotta be combat related, yeah?
Exactly. I need to get stronger. Be a better soldier.
Come on, Gwyn, you're plenty tough already.
But I need to be tougher. I'm still nowhere near Leon's level.
Who's Leon?
Now I get it. Alright, so how can we help? You're looking for some advice?
Yes, ma'am.
Before we can say anything useful, we'll need to get a feel for your current abilities. Let's start with a round of mock combat.
What? But you'll mop the floor with me.
It's an exercise, Gwyn. It's not about winning.
Exactly. Now get ready.
Well, all right. I'll give it my best, ma'am.
All right, time to beat up Gwyn.
Oh, they've seen us.
Ghostwalker! Absorbers!
yeah.
Let's take the fight to
All
them!
over this.
Throwing tail!
See how hard
Panicking! Weaken them!
perfectly solid.
So much for keeping everyone safe.
We win.
It's no use. My weapons just don't pack enough punch. I need better gear.
Yeah, do you really think it's the weapon's fault?
Well, yeah, stronger weapons make stronger soldiers. It's just math.
It's just wrong is what it is.
Hmm? How do you mean?
Lynn, what are your thoughts on what we just saw?
I really wish they weren't playing this music for this scene. It's not necessary. This isn't some super touching moment or anything. This is just telling Gwyn he's taking the wrong approach.
Well,
No, be honest, please.
okay, well, it sort of felt like your weapons were using you instead of the other way around.
They were using me?
Yeah, don't take this the wrong way, but we mechanics have a little saying. Even the fanciest, most high-tech tools are useless in the hands of an amateur.
I mean, that's true. If you don't know how to use what you've got, then it's not going to be used. That's how it works. That is, in fact, a true statement.
I think that sums it up perfectly. You don't need a more powerful weapon. You just need more skill handling them. Without the fundamentals in place, even a magical wonder gun would be wasted on you.
Start with the basics, huh? I never thought of that.
Yep, turns out, if you don't hit your target, it doesn't matter how much damage your weapon could do. You gotta focus on dialing in your accuracy before you focus on improving damage. That's why back in ye olden days, when MMOs had an accuracy stat that you could have on your equipment, it was the most valuable stat you could have until you reached 100% accuracy. I remember those olden days. Why, back when I was a pup, I used to stack hit on my equipment for my paladin in the World of Warcraft.
We'll begin with some simple drills. Hold on a second. I have the perfect tool for this.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Is it time to beat Gwyn up again?
Wait, seriously? This thing?
So you remember it.
How could I forget? This clunker's the first gun they hand enlistees. You really think this'll help?
Yes, and that's why I'm forbidding you from using any other weapon for now.
But this thing is just...
Elma chose it for you, Gwyn. She must have a reason.
Right. Sorry. Thank you, Colonel. I'll try it out and see how it goes.
Good. In fact, I just got orders for some new missions, so why don't we go give them a try?
Okay, so...
Huh?
We're
3 missions? Right this second?
So we're going to fight a whole bunch of pigs with the starter gun on Gwyn.
Stow the chatter, soldier, and move out!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am!
Why can't I side with Elma here? She's taken the right approach. But I guess this is less... This more closely reflects my feelings here, but it still feels like I'm complaining.
Yes, Elma is even harsher drill sergeant than Mustache Man.
This is nothing. The Colonel had quite the reputation back in the Corps.
I said move your feet, not your mouth.
Ma'am! Yes, ma'am!
Okay, kicking Lynn out of the party because she's going to get her class levels through the main story anyway. Interesting that Gwyn here was wearing different gear than I had on him. But we need to give him a soldier assault rifle. There's one. There you go, bud. And before we go out and hunt them pigs, let's pick up the other 3 quests here in NLA.
You'll want to hear this.
Good info.
Good day to you, Garnet. Rock and I were just relaxing here at the park. Whilst there is little greenery, it is still enough to help calm my nerves. My home planet was a lush and verdant place that was full of trees. I suppose being here reminds me of home, if only a little. Tell me about this Earth from which your people hail. What was it like?
Yeah.
Interesting. It sounds very much like Primordia. After all, Primordia is lush and green, but also has a large city built upon it. If nature and industry were able to coexist on Earth, it must have been a wonderful planet. If it were somehow possible for me to visit, I'd love to go and see its sights. Although I worry that Rock wouldn't have a place to sleep.
Also, the planet's been exploded. I feel like there was a better option available there, but I also feel like I haven't saved recently enough. Yeah. Oh well.
Oh-ho?
You, Garnet?
You okay, bud?
Friend is very kind, for you see, until Brother Pawn comes back with Sword of Legendariness, Moi Moi is broke. Moi Moi so hungry, playing dead to minimize energy consumption. No need to worry, only playing dead, for now. But forget about Moi Moi. Take this last piece of food to Hungry Brother Pawn, on his journey. Please. Last Moi Moi heard, Moi Moi was in west part of Ibra Ravine, in Oblivia. Moi Moi said Sword of Legendariness was in reach, but he was too hungry to carry on, so please, bring this last piece of bread to him.
Can I give you something?
No, worry about Brother Pawn more than Moi Moi. No Pawn, who collapsed inside New LA, is napping. No Pawn, who collapsed outside New LA, is lunch. Please, save Brother Pawn.
I mean, I could just give you something and then leave. It's not impossible.
Listen.
I see Eliza has recovered from being sniped.
Wow.
I'm glad I ran into you, Garnet. Alice and I have been investigating the people responsible for the attack at my speech. We found proof it was Alex and his followers. I was hoping we might ask for your help again.
Yeah, how'd you learn?
At this point, we've got a pretty big network of Nopon allies. An intel dealer named Cheche uncovered the link between the shooter and Alex. He also said Alex's group has been gathering weapons and skells so they can kill every last xenoform in NLA. I can forgive what they've done to me, but this is genocide. We can't allow it to happen. Speak with Cheche to find out where Alex and his cronies are hiding. The time has come to put an end to this madness. Can I count on your help, Garnet? I still haven't given up hope that Alex will listen to reason and turn away from violence. But their recent actions have crossed a line. If you feel your life is in danger, well, do what you must. You're way too nice, Eliza. These are the people who shot you, remember? I'll never forgive them. They all deserve to die.
I mean, yes, Alex must pay for his crimes, but not necessarily with his life. He deserves due process just like anyone. So, like, once again, I need a middle option. But no, he is already a multiple times murderer, as well as having ordered a hit. The guy's crimes are beyond severe, beyond the point where it's like, oh, we'll just talk things out. No, the dude is a multiple murderer.
Perhaps I am too kind-hearted, and that may have led to suffering. Well then, perhaps we should do as you and Alice say. Regardless, I leave it to you. Stop their plans however you think best. You should find Cheche the informant at the west end of Melville Street. Speak with him first.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Ah, Garnet, impeccable timing. Would you be so kind as to drag me out of here? Alright, here we go. Your quick thinking never ceases to impress. Once again, I find myself being overzealously courted by a number of eager ladies. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, but I'm most certainly not. Had I been satisfied living the life of your everyday Joe Pathfinder, I suppose I could have avoided this. But alas, this is the price one must pay to be the elitist of the elite. Ah, but I'm sure I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. As a fellow elite, you must struggle with this sort of thing yourself, yes? I imagine the good gentlemen of New LA must hound you relentlessly and without pause.
Yeah, it doesn't really happen.
I'm dreadfully sorry to hear that. What could the people of NLA possibly be thinking? After all, there are other perfectly desirable people here besides myself. Yes, well, I fear this is no time for a leisurely discussion. You must drag me out of here at once. Please feel free to use as much force as you're comfortable with. Then it will be you whom the ladies blame for my abrupt departure and not I. In this way, we can spare them a little bit of heartbreak, which is but the classy thing to do. I'll see that I make it up to you later.
Ah, yes. Make me the villain. Wait, do I actually have to put him in the party? Consider yourself dragged away, HB.
Are you kidding?
What?
Yeah, we need to have a cat as our set pet for that. We've got 2 here that take place in the evening and require dogs. Anyway, HB, get the heck out of the party now. Who did we have? We had
Hey, what are you looking at?
Garnet, just who I wanted to see. That dog of yours was wandering around, so I tried to bring him back to your place. But then he started barking and growling at me like some kind of mad indigent. What the hell is wrong with that mutt? I'm sorry for not training him better. I really just kind of put him in the barracks and then hoped that everything would work out. I don't think training was the problem exactly. Oh, who am I kidding? This always happens. Animals have hated me for as long as I can remember. No matter how nice I am, they always act like this. I've never even gotten close enough to pet one. Oh, forget it. I just wish I could handle dogs the way you and Lynn do. You gotta teach me the trick. I mean, I'm an interceptor who squares off against indigents all day, you know? It can't be that hard. If I knew your trick, I'm sure I could win over at least one of the dogs in the city. I don't think charging right at the dog while screaming loudly would do it. Lowering your guard and revealing your true self, I don't know that she would take that well. Definitely the correct thing to do, the correct way to a dog's heart is through its stomach. Oh, okay. I'll just give it the rest of my ration. Here you go, buddy. One dense, flavorless nutrient bar. It doesn't smell very good, or taste good, actually, but it is full of minerals and junk. No, you need to give them food they want. He won't even touch it. I think he actually hates me more than he did before. Damn it, I'm never going to be able to pet a dog. I just want to cuddle a pet once in my freaking life. Is that too much to ask? I'm sorry, Arena, you might be hopeless.
Have you heard?
Looks like Doggy's been doing a lot of digging. I've just had a revelation while looking at this dog. Will you hear me out? Despite the valiant efforts of the Interceptors Division, indigents remain as persistent a threat as ever. The gates of New LA have stood strong so far, but they are by no means impregnable. You know the dog guardian statues of the East? I think we should install one on either side of the gates, thereby warding off beasts with the Buddha's power. I don't think that will actually work. What? The statues are mere superstition, you say? And they aren't even dogs, but lions? Lions, I see. Well, I suppose placing lions at defensively significant locations is equally inspired. Truly, the mysticism of the East is beyond compare. I thank you for your correction and bow to your extensive knowledge of the subject. I am always looking for ways to harness the power of the Buddha to New LA's benefit. Sadly, I haven't yet found a good way of doing so. Perhaps this sort of thing is not my forte. Ah, but it might be yours. Well then, how can we illuminate this city with the light and love of the Buddha? Yeah, that's not the way. You gotta come to enlightenment on your own. Oh, just now, as the light cast a halo behind you, I saw a vision of the Buddha upon your face. But of course, that's my answer. The Buddha's path is not about physical things. It's about finding enlightenment within each of us. What a fool I've been. We never needed such things as lions and dogs and statues. Thank you. I will remember this teaching of the Buddha forever, and use it to protect New LA by pulverizing all who would stand against us. And I'll be counting on you to watch over me with that uncanny Buddha-like gaze. Don't know why we specifically needed a dog to be present for that. Well, I guess, I mean, sure, he got the wrong idea about lions versus dogs, etc., but...
What I know.
Surviving on this planet as an Orphean is difficult.
All the more so for an individual who lacks any particular technological expertise. Which brings me to a question. Have you ever seen the prone control wild beasts? Yep. Then I am glad to have found an expert. Please describe to me what you saw. Yes, I see. That all conforms to my own research. This may actually work. I have succeeded in synthesizing a copy of the incense they use when taking command of beasts, you see. Though I sadly cannot rival their powerful physiques, mastering their beast-taming techniques should improve my survivability considerably. Staying in New LA would also improve your survivability. Just, you know, don't deal with the beasts at all. I plan to begin trials shortly. Might I ask your help? Thank you. These experiments will be dangerous, quite possibly lethal should something go wrong, and I do not have the nerve to perform them alone. Let us head to the Shadow Beach, where I will use this incense to tame a grand lophid. Maybe start with something smaller? Like, if you don't have guarantees of success, start with smaller and safer things. Alright, one last bit of green inside NLA for now. And then we once again leave the city.
Hear me out. Just between us.
Oh, friend has come. Eliza, tell Cheche to expect you. Cheche, assume friend has come here to make dealings? Yeah, we're here for info on Alex. So impatient. Friend is like that noisy girl who follows Eliza around. Be patient. Information's not going anywhere. But some information is time sensitive, you know? Friend must calm down and listen to Cheche. So then, friend is knowing that someone shot Eliza and ran like big coward, right? Well, friend of Cheche saw same man meet Alex in New LA to pick up Skell. When friend of Cheche report this, Cheche have him follow Alex. That way, Cheche also learns super secret hiding spot of bad humans. Cheche pretty amazing, yes? Product of 50 years experience in secrets business. Speaking of business, Cheche offering whereabouts of Alex. This very good informations, yes? Friend of Cheche risked life for this tip. Cheche cannot sell for pocket change and lint. Cheche will charge low price of 10,000 credits. Bargain of century, yes? Yeah, sure, there you go. Cheche thank friend for business. Alex in Caldros negotiating with smelly ganglion even as friend speaks. Cheche send coordinates to friend so she can go beat up bad men.
Oops.
And would you look at that, we're out of green inside NLA. We just have a lot outside NLA. Though very little is in Oblivia. Hang on just a sec. Alright, let's pop in this Skell and get flying to some places where quests can be done. And also to places where containers can be opened. There's a container. I think I know where this would be. Yeah, okay. Awkward to get to. But that awkwardness just makes it more likely that it's got good stuff in it, right? Oh, whoops, accidentally found a tyrant and stepped on it.
Let's take a fight to overstand! See how hard I can hit! Stream it! Yeah.
My skill.
Keep it up! Yes, we did it! Thank heavens.
So we're pretty much at level with the container. But it's like inside this wall. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. This one's pretty much at level with us there, so that means it's gonna be through here. Yeah. Though it's occurring to me that on the last stream I vowed to stop grabbing indigen nests and stuff until I had new party members, because all that BP does not get added to said party members.
Crap, looks like they saw us.
Whoops, I've accidentally stepped on an additional tyrant.
Let's overstand!
Like this! Break out those guns!
Natural command. Keep it up!
I hear faith is also a driving force on Earth. Want to compare gods sometime?
Yes, of course. But you might want to work on your wording a little.
Is that Garnet? We not sure what coincidence bring friend here, but timing is perfect. Please, food. We take anything. Just stick it in mouth of Wee. Meh, this puny thing not fill belly of Wee. Cruel friend is mocking Wee. Oh, Wee want at least 5 kose beans and 3 full belly geckos. Friend will find them, yes?
Just spitting on his brother's affection.
Something smell great. Did friend bring food?
Yeah, there's your beans, there's your geckos.
Ah, friend is best friend. It food. We give appropriate thanks for meal and... Ah, Mui finally full. Friend saved life of Mui because when Legendar started acting crazy earlier, Mui got so excited he forget to eat.
Yeah, have you found the thing?
Mui did find it. Well, to be honest, Mui did find a legendary item, but not sword. Mui found earwax remover of legendariness. Apparently it was owned by same ancestor as sword, so signature was identical. This time ended in failure again, but at least Mui not going home empty-handed. Now that this response is ruled out, Legendar is picking up new response in Sylvalum. That one must be the sword of legendariness. But back home for now, Mui needs to show Moi that his brother pawn is not dead.
Okay, so we need to head to Devil's Colony, which means we actually need to go in the cave. And if memory serves, this is the stupid cave that's absolutely full of things that will aggro on proximity, regardless of level gap, because they are hiding on walls and stuff. I wished to never go into this cave again.
Look out, we've got company.
Let's take a like this! Flash grenade!
Who's next?
We're coming!
Okay. Impossible. Big
Like
one.
this!
Slinger. Got it. Now follow up with the melee strike. Induction launch.
Grenade
They
blitz!
never stood a chance.
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
Bring it on.
I hate this cave.
Let's take the first hit.
Please,
Like this!
I'm having love troubles.
Love troubles? You sure you want my help?
Screaming noise. Hey, you're the one working for Quincy. Please, lady, you gotta help me. You just gotta. The boys and I had us eggs for breakfast today, and now Mommy Dearest here ain't happy about it. She's already eaten my boys, and now I'm clean out of ammo. I'm in real bad shape here. Come on, we're both blades, right? So help me. Do it for the bond that daisy-headed idiot Quincy's always yammering on about. Hang on a sec. Yeah, we gotta help him if we don't want to have extra deaths on our hands. Aw, thanks, champ. I owe you big. Huge. Look, I'll cover your back while you work, okay? Just take that thing out.
Crap, looks like they saw us.
Blocker. Get yourself ready. Absorber pancakes. Where all this power come from? Flash butterfly. I'd attack at range now if I were you.
Through stream edge!
They never.
That was some impressive fighting again there, champ. And some impressive gullibility. Ha ha ha! Man, you're a perfect fit for that idiot Quincy's team. This Crimson Tear is some hunk of rock, huh? Well, I'll turn this baby into cold cash soon enough. Meanwhile, you can run back to Quincy and dry each other's tears. Ha ha! You goody-goody types are just a part of the food chain, keeping us smart ones fat and happy. I have been bamboozled. Dang, Elma, you want Gwyn to take on these freaking
right,
level
let's
41
let's
pigs
try
with the
not to get
starter
in the way.
gun?
Grenade! Gunblocker!
Yes! Use range attacks next.
Tornado blade!
Through stream edge!
Gun force!
Conduction
Flash
line!
grenade!
Stream edge!
Another dawn to dusk workday? Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah, all work and no play makes Gwyn very sad, actually.
Looks like that pig, Odsent, led into this cave. Zarch here. Have you sighted Odsent? What? There, of all places. I will head out at once. Keep him there. And how are we supposed to do that? You cannot control Beast's mind like prone, so you must beat Beast unconscious. That also makes restraining easier for me. I mean, it looks plenty unconscious already. It was literally asleep. We could have just stood there and watched.
Look out. We've got company.
Grenade blast! Make them count! I'll pick them off!
Butterfly! Through stream edge!
They're freaking out! Top dukes! We did it!
Enough, Earth Alien. Leave rest to me. See what 10,000 sons of war has taught prone. Good, good. Be calm. Your master is Zarch Quoket now. Do not defy me, or I will cause pain. You will pray for death, but it will not come. Good. It is done. Odsent is truly mine now. Thank you. Now I will see my dream come true. I will see all Cavern Clan dead by his fangs. He is true to his name. He will carve open my future and their flesh. Yeah, revenge only breeds more hate. Also, some of the Cavern Clan aren't so bad. Maybe tone it down a little. What? You would take side of Cavern Clan? They raided our settlement, stole our people, slaughtered my mother like animal. Yeah, but not all of them. And you would have me... Ugh. I will not forgive what they did, or you, traitor. Odsent, kill this one. Rip flesh from her bones. Perhaps I made the wrong call there, but
Crap, looks like they saw us.
we've already had some members of the Cavern Clan come to New LA. Surely leaving this guy to have his pig kill all the Cavern Clan is not ideal. Also, Odsent gained 3 levels over the course of that brief scene. Hello, I don't believe I've killed you.
I'm moving in. Use melee attacks.
I'll stagger him.
Absorber skin. Follow up with a melee strike. Let's see how hard I can.
Come on!
Ha ha! Fresh air cleared my head of drink. I am ready. Are you? Yeah, sure. Then let us fight. May Namard's marriage know glory and good cheer.
Look out. We've got company. Absorber skin. Take him out. Black butterfly. Through stream it.
I, aggroed the Levitath there. You are strong. Very strong. It has been long since I enjoyed such challenge. You remind me how it felt to march into battle. I dodged bullets, pierced enemy lines, toppled generals, all to defend my clan. But I wasn't able to save my family from Cavern Clan, not all of them. I lost my wife, daughter, son. Now only Bazis remains. With each loss, I swore to grow stronger, to hone my edge, protect what remained. But in end, I could not defeat Ganglion. I hope Namard finds strength he needs. Strength to protect his family. Strength like yours, Garnet. They will be wanting to begin rite of marriage. I should return. I see the Levitath dropped aggro in that time. But you know what? We finish what we started.
Let's take the fight to them.
Like this.
We're doing good. We're getting some shells.
Grenade blitz!
Yes! The adrenaline
Tap at range
now.
now if I were you.
Offensive stance. Heroic kill. Right. I've been saving this. Black butterfly. Charge. Through stream it. Panicking. Weakly primed. All the power on our quiver. Perfectly primed. Through stream it.
That's a lot of Skirpos and stuff. Sound of gas escaping helmet. Same sound. Same sound, but then snoring. I am asleep. Yeah, I don't think you actually are. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, we're allowed to wake you up. I have the strangest sensation. I was just telling someone about how I was trying to sleep. Was that a dream? Is that what dreams are? That was my first one. How very human of me. And what is it you are doing there? Vigil Forfexes wander this area, so it's not the sort of place you want to be just standing around. There, for instance, take a look to the left. Will you be fighting them now? Good luck to you. I will be cheering you on from inside my car.
Bring it on! Offensive step! Let's take a butt to that! Moving it! I bought it in solar quiver! Let's give it a chance.
Is anyone hurt?
Well, that was rather impressive. I feel wide awake after watching that display. So, once again, what is it you are doing here? Just wandering the land and beating up indigents in order to quell your violent urges? Nah. I was sent to help you. That was an attempt at the deadpan humor you humans are so fond of. Do not, as your kind says, leave me hanging here. So what, did Horon Alderaan send you to monitor me? Now that I think of it, he did tell me to report in with every little detail. But I didn't think that was really necessary, so I haven't bothered. What was I doing here? Well, I had just acquired some exceptionally potent voltant, so I was treating myself to a rest. All right, if you're in such a hurry, I'll set out. That Horon Alderaan is such a worrier. I had to hydrate after that. Time for more pigs.
All right, let's do it.
I'll try not to get
Gun
worried.
force!
Try it. Ruin tail! Got it.
Tornado
Go
blade!
see how hard I can hit. Full specs.
Burst grenade!
Forward spin. I'll take the first shot. Pick them off.
Gun force!
Even in the darkest hour, I know you'll pull through.
This
Flash grenade!
Black butterfly.
Tornado blade!
Who's next? We're moving it. You.
Grenade
Absorber
blitz!
spin. Thanks. Watch out. Now bring it on. All right, let's do it.
I'll try not to get in the way.
Use an aura so we can regroup. Absorber skin. Yes, we did it.
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
Alright, just got one more pig to take care of. maybe 2 more.
Offensive stand! There! Let's take the fight to them! Moving
Ultra slash!
I owe you one.
Flash grenade!
Okay, I had to wait until I saw Green use his gun.
Nailed it! Break out those guns!
Yes, we did it!
I guess that's that.
Would you look at that? We've got a new quest to pick up. Hey there, Rosie. How are the bots doing?
Oh, it's you.
People keep telling me I'm like a whole different person lately, but I've gotten all hardworking and responsible. A while ago, this plant was attacked by Cantors. Ever since, nobody's wanted to manage the place. But I volunteered. I mean, someone had to. Yeah, how's the plant doing? It's functioning well, and we have a steady supply of mineral-rich water as a result. And the auto-sentries those Orf built give us peace of mind. Although lately they've been acting a bit funny, so I guess that's my one concern. They'll stop working, then suddenly start back up. And sometimes they just move all erratically. An Orphean built the auto-sentries, guy named Tanslag, right? And I hear that you helped out? If you wouldn't mind, could you head back to New LA and grab him? I'd feel better if he gave those buckets of bolts the once over. Hey, there's Haywire. Thanks, I'll just be here working while you get him. The city needs a lot of water, and I owe it to the friends I lost to provide it. Ah, look, there is a grand lophid now. I will attempt to tame it. If the incense yields no effect, please intercede immediately. Will you do this? Yeah, there's... Maybe start with something smaller and less dangerous. I am aware the chances of this experiment succeeding are slim, but fear I am incapable of surviving on Mira otherwise. Framed in that context, it is a gamble worth taking. I will begin the test now. Despite the dire circumstances, my ova is exhilarated. If I succeed in making a beast like that my servant, it would fill me with quite a sense of accomplishment. Almost as if I showed it up somehow. I will master it. I refuse to be underestimated by a beast like that again. It is working. Good beast. Closer now. Nice and slow. This is why we start our experiments small.
Oh, look at the size of them.
Power up! Get yourself ready! Offensive stance! Thanks! Oh, what else? Power grenade!
buff up to take some control.
This is fighting us here. Get some buff. And let coup de grace.
Hopefully it ate him whole. Okay, good. Phew. Any longer and I would have been dissolved in its rising digestive juices. It seems this trial is a failure. And yet I was quite thorough in my research. Did my incense differ from the traditional prone recipe somehow? Yeah, maybe talk to the prone. Ask them how it's supposed to work. I suppose there is nothing left but that. No amount of second-hand data will equal a first-hand account. But they are so huge, and they served as the ganglions' foot soldiers, which makes them professionally violent. I feel more trepidation about speaking to one of them than I did approaching that beast. Yeah, the prone and NLA are friendly. I suppose that must be true, else they could not successfully cohabitate with you humans. I have made my decision. I will return to the Manon ship and speak with the prone. Until now, fear of contact with hostile races who lack ova has led me to keep my distance. But I cannot afford to be timid any longer. I will take command of that beast. I must. And I must stop using that gravelly voice for the rest of this stream. It is causing me discomfort. Lavina! Haha, you knew I would be here? Of course I did. This is where we came that day we snuck out of the city. It's where we promised our futures to each other. Where else would you be? Are those sapphire horns and ringstone? Then show me you meant the words you spoke here. When prone woman's lover puts ring of beast horn on her finger, they are bound together always. It is bond that none can break, not even angry father. Such is prone way. Marry me, Leroy. Make me your mate here and now. Will you do this? I'd like nothing better. I swear I'll make you happy, Lavina. Forever. I knew you would say that. Will you bear witness to union, Earth alien? Depends what you mean by union, but, sure. My father and clansmen may shun me, but at least one still values love. This gives me strength. Thank you. No, I won't allow it. Stop this foolishness, Lavina. Come home at once. Mr. Garita, sir. I guess I should call you father now, huh? Mind your tongue. I am father to no weakling. There they are, Garnet. Help me grab them. Why do you wait? You must help. Or do you think pathetic worm Leroy can keep my daughters safe? He can sure as heck try. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. You betray me too? You seemed sensible. Now I know no Earth alien can be trusted. Enough, traitor. Your blood will water fields first. I won't let Earth aliens steal my daughter.
Look out. We've got company. Good time to weaken them. All the
I mean to leave overdrive, didn't accidentally press B and didn't realize that would end overdrive. I am sorry, Father, but I will marry Leroy. Why? What do you see in him? I know he is not strong like Prone. He is not even strong for Earth alien. But he loves me like no other. He takes many risks, dares many things, all for me. You are deceived, child. Your eyes are closed to truth. You, Earth alien, what do you think of this Leroy? I mean, yeah, he hasn't broken a promise yet. He seems like he'd try his best to do whatever was necessary at any given time. That's kind of intimidating coming from you. I'll do anything for Lavina. I'll cut all ties to family and friends, or even make enemies with humankind if that's what it takes. Thank you. Now place horn ring of betrothal on finger. Looks to me like he missed, but okay. See this, Father? I belong to Leroy now. You have no claim to separate us. But I also refuse to lose Father. Let us return to NLA. There we can speak of future. Lavina. Yes, let's all go home. Can you stand, Father? If you're hurt, I'd be happy to... Silence. Do not call me Father. You are weak. You know nothing of being prone man. I must beat it into you from ground up. Now stop lagging and follow. Alright, looks like that's it for the green in Primordia, outside of an LA. Oh, but since we have gotten all of the pigs killed for Gwyn, let's go turn that in so I can kick him out of the party.
Adorable, right?
Yes.
Oh, hello. Did you need me for something? The auto sentries are malfunctioning. That's serious. If anything were to happen to the Biano water purification plant, we Orf would not be able to create any more Senirapa water. That simply cannot be allowed to happen. I will head to the plant at once.
Well, how do you feel after slinging that weapon around?
I think Could I ask for another round, ma'am?
You got it. Get ready.
Look out. We've got company.
Not even letting me kick him out of the party or fill his slot.
Pick them off. Offensive! Use an aura. Regroup. Absorber things.
Assault hammer!
I mean, not that I needed to fill the slot, but... Great, we've got another song that'll probably get copyright claimed.
Pretty good, judging by the look on his face.
At least if I don't use regular pausing to break it up. Because if you don't let it play for long enough uninterrupted, then it doesn't get claimed.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Colonel. Now I know to focus on the fundamentals. I remember now. Leon used to stay late and just drill on the basics for hours and hours.
Which is really what you should be doing. You have to have the basics down before you move on to advanced stuff. The basics are the basics for a reason. They are fundamental.
So, who is this Leon anyway?
He was my best friend.
Leon was Irina's younger brother, Lynn. He didn't make it on board the White Whale.
Oh, Gwyn. I'm so sorry.
So if Leon was so much better than Gwyn, why didn't Leon make it on the White Whale? Curious.
No, it's fine. It's just, he was my hero, you know? Always looking out for me. And Irina always looked so happy when he was around. I always envy that. And him. That's why I want to be just like him.
Oh, good. I didn't even have to pause it myself this time. Yeah, you gotta surpass Leon, not just admire him. After all, you're still here and have time to learn and get better. So, apply yourself, learn, get better. You can make Irina happy, I bet you can.
She's right. We can't have you settling for good enough.
Wow, now we've got 2 drill sergeants.
You're right. I shouldn't settle for being like him or anyone else. Time stopped for Leon back on Earth, but my clock's still ticking. I should focus on the best me that I can be. I realize that now.
Good on you for getting it, Gwyn. You are learning the lesson, and that is praiseworthy.
In fact, who knows? Maybe I'll even surpass Leon someday. When that day comes, I want a rematch, okay?
Of course. I wouldn't miss it.
Still, from the looks of things, that's a long way off. If you want to be strong enough to protect Irina, that is.
What? How did you even...
It's kind of obvious, my dude. Especially when you were talking about how his presence made Irina happy, etc., etc. And, like, basically every interaction with you as a character has shown that you think of Irina constantly, you always strike out in love, and you kind of have a thing for her.
Oh, come on, it's written all over your face. You get these puppy dog eyes every time you talk about her.
If even Lynn's calling you out on this, I'd say you should take note of it.
Guess it's more than just my combat skills that need work.
Okay. I didn't even have to take Gwyn out of the party on my own. Alright, let's get back out of NLA, because we've got more stuff to do outside. Help! They've gone berserk! They're wrecking the plant! Are you okay? Thanks, but I'm fine save for a couple scrapes. Oh, and I probably need a new pair of pants. But yeah, the auto sentries went bananas and started firing at me. I tried to shut them down by manual override, but it didn't work. And now the plant's main turbine is going into a full thermal meltdown. I'm sure we can thank the sentry's decision to spray the place down with bullets for that, but regardless, I can't stop it. This is more than I can handle alone. I'm evacuating the plant, but I need backup. It shouldn't be possible for my machines to attack humans or damage the plant. They were programmed to self-destruct in the event of any attempt to harm a friendly target. This cannot have been a simple accident. Meaning what? Someone did this on purpose? I can't say for certain without conducting an investigation. The one thing that is clear is that this constitutes a serious threat to us Orf. If the Biano water purification plant is destroyed, we will be unable to create any more Sanirapa water. Right, there's no telling how bad the damage will be if we don't do something now. Submitting a formal request to Blade would take too long. Can I depend on you to take care of this? Yep. Perfect. You must destroy the auto sentries completely. If we cannot perform an emergency shutdown, that is the only remaining way to stop them. There's a power switch in the control room for the plant turbine. Cut the power and it should cool off pretty quickly. I'm afraid that'll have to be your job too. I promise I will uncover the cause of this. For now, please focus on containing the situation. Good luck. Alright, so button first.
Bring it on.
Oh no, a robot.
Offensive scan. Let's take the fight to them. Moving in. Through stream edge. Yes, we did it.
Do you think this is edible? Hey, Tatsu! Have a bite and tell us if it's poison.
Lynn, we just killed a machine. Why are you asking if it's edible?
Through stream edge. Full back. Shells. I am heated up.
Look out, we've got company.
Let's get that adrenaline pumping. I heard faith was also a driving force on Earth. Want to compare gods sometime?
Yes, of course. But you might want to work
Get
on
the
your
adrenaline pumping. Yes, we did it.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Okay, we gotta find two more. It'd be nice if they had a larger draw distance.
Stream edge. Through stream edge. Let's take the fight to them. They never stood a chance.
Good work. The expedition continues.
Thank you. The plant's still standing because of you. An autopsy on the destroyed auto sentries revealed the cause. It seems this was the work of a traitor. Traitor? Whoa, hold the phone. Are you saying that one of my people is a spy? This is not a human traitor. He is one of ours. But don't the Orf basically share one consciousness through the OVA or whatevs? As they say, to every rule there is an exception. This traitor's name is Landcord. He is one of the original Orpheans brought to Mira by the Ganglion. Based on the memories I inherited from Sun Seleg, Landcord's ova was quite faint. 5 of the 6 of us decided it was advantageous to side with humanity, but Landcord elected to remain with the Ganglion.
Yeah, but why the heck would he target the plant?
Because of the auto-sentries, I assume. It was simply an opportunity for mischief. Landcord would have been intimately familiar with the technology used in its design. It would have been far simpler for him to hack than a human or Manon creation. Though we were resigned to him leaking our technology to the Ganglion, we did not anticipate him attacking us directly.
This guy sounds like a real pain in the ass. Well, whatever happens, I'm staying here and doing this job. And Lan whoever can go suck eggs if he doesn't like it. I won't give this place up. I owe that to my friends who lost their lives here. So, I guess you should get busy coming up with a new auto-sentry that your little friend can't hack.
You are not angered by my failing?
You guys are doing your best to help us humans out. How could I be angry? I'm grateful, right?
Yeah, we look forward to an even better auto-sentry. And I promise that you will have it soon. I thank you for your understanding.
Good luck with its development. And thank you too. I owe the both of you. Thanks again for your continuous help and support.
So, if nothing else, this quest has proven how much Nintendo really did not like LAN cords back then. They were all about Wi-Fi. The fact that you had to buy an extra dongle to connect an Ethernet cord was proof enough. Took until the freaking OLED switch for them to actually start putting in official baked-in support for Ethernet, etc., etc. Needed dongles until then. I meant to follow the beams of light. Yep, I meant to follow the beams of light. Okay, nothing here, but there's another beam not too far away. I don't see another beam, but considering the direction of travel, surely this is the direction it went. My guess is down in this here cave is where we'll find what we're looking for. I guess appears to be incorrect. I'm
Am I missing a beam of light somewhere? I don't appear to be. And considering it started at that vehicle wreckage and then went there, and then went here, surely this is the direction of travel. So perhaps I just went the wrong direction at the fork.
Bring it on.
I mean, we've got markers in all three of these places. So, like... what gives, game? Is this one of those where I have to get out of my skill to actually interact with the thing? Maybe. Nope, doesn't appear to be one of those cases. Oh, this has been a landmark this whole time. Oh, hello. Okay, sir, would you mind informing me why you put up a smoke flare there, a smoke flare there, when you were here? Like, did you go from there all the way over to there and then decide to backtrack a ways, or what? You are human, yes? How did you find this place? You followed the smoke, but how? The smoke should only be visible to Orpheans. Just who or what are you? Yeah, and I'm a blade who's come to help. I was given goggles. Ah, now I understand. You possess a set of our goggles. I am relieved that you have come. There is a human survivor here who needs your assistance. I continued to send up smoke while fleeing from primordial creatures. My Ova informed me that being proactive was the optimal course of action. But the human is atop that large tree. You must hurry and help. Oh dear, it appears your scent has lured a primordial creature. I must humbly request that you defeat the beast. I will hide with the human survivor up in the tree.
They've seen us.
Offensive step! Let's take the fight to
All this power.
this. Give it a chance.
An exemplary battle.
Alright, time to go up the tree, I guess. Perhaps I shouldn't have gone up in my skull. Ah, there they are. Hey fellas, give me a moment here. Just gotta find a good parking spot. There we go. I am pleased that you are safe, brave human. And I deduce that the primordial creature is gone? I see. That is a great help. It is safe now, Anna. We should be able to return to New LA. We're actually saved? Oh man, thank you so much. Yep, glad you're alright. My friends sacrificed themselves to keep me safe. If Cantonum had also been eaten, I just don't know what I would have done. This is all my fault, you see. Maintaining the truck was my job, but I got lazy and blew it off. We managed to abandon the vehicle and successfully flee into the woods. But the chances of us escaping Noctilum by ourselves were vanishingly small. So we took a course of action that at least offered some chance of survival and awaited help. Now let us depart. No good comes of lingering here. We need to get Anna to the city before exhaustion claims her. I am also curious to learn more of this long, hot soak she so fervently desires. Yeah. See, I was sure we were going to die, so I kept saying I just wanted one last bath. Anyway, thank you all again so much. Cantonum and I will head back to New LA now. Alrighty, and that looks like not quite it for here in Noctilum. Got the sap, but just out of sheer curiosity, let's take a peek in here at the Tyrant.
This can't be good.
Level 90 is a bit much, but
Let's take the fight to them.
with Ghostwalker,
Let's go! Couple splash up! Offensive stand! Induction rise! Let's pick them off! Stream it!
okay, let's get Ghostwalker back up.
Cover fire!
There we go. I mean, technically we are of a level to take on anything the base game had to offer, considering the base game capped out at level 90, or not, level 60. So yeah, we are a higher level than the base game would ever have allowed us to get.
Let's take the fight to them! Absorber Hunter's blow! Down they go! Smash them! Hunter's blow!
With Fragile actually
Firing from on high! You try it too!
toppled here.
This one's a ground fight. I'll pick them off! Yes! Let's get your wings! I owe you! Yes! Here we go! Black butterfly! Drum roll! Awesome! Lay down some cover fire! Absorber skin! Weaken them! Jet stream! Go on my range now if I were you! Relay!
Don't fall too far there, Fragile.
Firing from on high! Absorber skin! Gosh, you take some off of the melee! Absorber skin! Stay moving it! They're freaking out!
was also a driving
There we go.
force on Earth.
Another
Play
timer
God
down.
sometime?
Yes, of course. But you might want to work on your wording a little.
Hey, we got 2 more G10 mining probes. That means I'll be able to further improve my setup. There's Telethia. There's Telethia. Apparently it is possible to do ground combat against Telethia, like if you stand on specifically this. So
I'm curious
Hunter's blow.
if I can
Let's
manage.
take the fight to them.
Absorber skin!
Thanks. This one's a ground fight. Ghost Walker!
It's too hard to outmaneuver them. Buff us, please.
Please, Telethia, come in
The
close.
adrenaline's flowing now.
I can't reach you when you're way over there. Please come closer. You know, I'm starting to think that this is not a winning fight
Need healing. Come on, preferably soon.
if it doesn't come in closer. Then I've got no chance of actually fighting it. Plus, with it having as much regen as it appears to have, yeah, that wasn't gonna end well for us. No, I didn't want to get out. Looks like we are not meant to be down here, but rather up top. Or maybe not. Yes, yes, up top. Okay, good. Animal fur? Could I ask you to describe it? I see. And it's also covered in bloodstains? Well, this is mostly a guess, but I think the fur might belong to a cunning Siluth, which is native to the Delusian Mountains. A cunning Siluth has been spotted in the southern parts of the Delusian Mountains. It's a pretty gentle creature by nature, but... yeah, maybe you want to check it out just in case? If it has become aggressive, I need you to take appropriate measures. You know, measures for the safety of future Pathfinders in the area. For now, let's see about ascertaining a connection to the destroyed data probe, if any. Sound good? Good. Seems these boys are fighting each other. Wait, what? Shut the front door. Two Siluth are fighting each other? It's most likely a territory dispute, judging from the circumstances. Hey, wait a sec. Maybe the data probe suffered collateral damage as a result of their scuffles. I mean, that would explain why only a single probe was destroyed for no apparent reason, right? Well, if we don't want it to happen again, I guess we'll need to take appropriate measures. Normally, I'd suggest we find the one who's encroaching on the other's territory and deal with it that way, but there's not really a way to know that. So I guess you'll just have to hunt both of them. Sucks, I know. Sorry about that. I feel bad about mucking with the ecosystem like this, but we really don't have a choice. And I know you may have your own reservations, but I still trust you to handle it.
Bring it on.
Alright. Guess we're, stuck killing both of them. Sorry, fellas.
Let's take the fight to them. Leave this Use an aura so we can regroup. Let your way for the coup de grace. I owe you.
I know we've fought Ansem before, but between his size and the fact that he can give decent loot, we're fighting him again.
Mend your ways. Lay into them.
I don't know why his size figures into him giving good loot and whatnot, but whatever. I said it.
Big help.
Oh, hey, look. Lynn got her class rank up. Oh, and so did Hope. Excellent. So that means Elma is actually the only person who we can still get any class ranks on right now. Well, Elma and me. Because unfortunately, this guy here can't join the party. But since it's only Elma, that means we can also add Celica to the party, because she's really good. Arguably one of the best NPC companions to have. So we're going double clue, I suppose. It's a thing. I don't know what the thing is, but we're here to get it. Alright, that's our Visagel sample, and I guess now we're just dealing with Alex. Notable Xeno hater. Hangs out in a ganglion base, huh? Seems a little suspect. So Alex is being puppeteered by Definian, is he? I found you. Ha ha ha, I knew you'd come. I knew it. You had to come and try and kill Alex. That's how you are, what you are. Humans live to kill each other. Ha 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 ha. It's too funny. Ah, so the Alex was a fake. Aw, don't be so stiff. Come on, let's play. Oh, Alex, I won the bet. May I also keep this alien as a toy to play with? Oh, maybe it was the real Alex. Do whatever you like, so long as you stop that ear-splitting laughter. But first, I need your help. Ah, ha ha ha, you got it. Once I kill you, who will come to kill Alex next? Ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! I can't wait. I feel like Alex's goals and whatnot are getting a little muddy here. Like he was all, we can never trust any Xeno ever under any circumstance. Now he's literally working with some?
I'm sorry, but we only wish to get on with our lives peacefully.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. We lost. Ha, ha, ha. Boo. Hey, look. Blood. Ha, ha. Weird. Huh? I can't stand. Look, my hand. My right hand is broken. Oh, it hurts so much. It hurts.
I didn't anticipate you sniffing us out here. Yeah, you brought it upon yourself. I'm not gonna implicate another Xeno. And I am to blame for all this? How amusing. You're a blind follower of that ignorant girl, a puppet, nothing more. Just remember that being victorious doesn't mean that you're right. My back is to the wall, and yet you seem so calm. Did you never consider I might have allies lying in ambush, you credulous fool? Now that I think about it, I doubt heaven or hell awaits fabricated beings like us. Is this the end I hope to meet? Eliza, what happened? We used to see eye to eye.
Really wish we could have just, you know, taken him in, had him answer for his crimes through the justice system instead of through us. Oh, would you look at that? There's another quest to pick up. There is one quest that I need to be careful with here. I think it's House Call? Or no, it's Herbivores Unite. Hang on a sec. All right, May, what do you need to give me this platinum membership? I'm kind of dismayed. I'm supposed to be so very, very happy, aren't I? And yet something feels off. Weird, you know? Can I ask for some gold tier advice, my most loyal VVIP member? Is there anything more valuable than money? Yeah, lots of things. Friendship? Dreams? The future of mankind? You're a fan of vague abstracts, aren't you? Well, here's the thing. Money's only got value in so much as we give it value. What really has value is what you can use money to get or accomplish. But you claim that as long as you have those things, money does not matter so much? Interesting. I recently discovered something truly precious, you see? It's a new round edible called pizza. A single bite fills me with more joy than amassing several hundred million in credits. It's so good. I suddenly feel like a lifetime of pizza is all I need to be really, really happy, you know? And working my life away without stopping to smell the pizza sounds very, very stupid, perhaps? Yeah, it might be time for a break. Do you know I've been waiting to hear you say that for a very, very long time? Thank you, Goldest of Gold members. I've made up my mind now, haven't I? I'll retool my marvelous alchemy engines to be fully automatic and then retire. Good plan, no? Then I can eat pizza here forever and be so incredibly happy all the time. Maybe moderation. Eating too many pizzas too quickly can be fatal. And I just need 50 more pieces of aurorite to do it, okay? Oh, and 20 more pieces of arc sand ore, yes? So will you go find them for me? In return, I'll invent the greatest of VVIP ranks with the greatest of exchange rates. Platinum's here, so you'll help me, right? You'll help send me to Pizza Paradise?
I don't know, it might be tough to find all those things I've already found.
I'll be waiting here, yes? Eating pizza. Lots. So, hurry back, okay? As soon as I have those materials, I'll get started on my last and final job, okay?
Alright, here you go.
Ah, wow! This is the end times of tastiness, isn't it? An apocalyptic delight, right? My pizza buddy Pfeffin introduced me to this new type of pizza called a grenade pizza, you see? Have you tried it? It's too tasty. Like a soul-searing explosion of happiness in my mouth, no?
Yeah, I got the stuff.
Ack! I completely forgot about that entirely, didn't I? Then let's automatize these alchemy engines and enjoy some leisurely pizza time, okay? So, can I have the materials I requested, perhaps? Please?
Yeah, there's that, and there's that.
Thank you. I'll have those tweaks done very, very soon, yes? So soon. Momentarily, perhaps. Then the Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group can function just fine without me, right? Thank you for all your help so far, though. You're my very first Platinum VVIP member, you know? I hope you'll keep using the SSFG's Moranium Conversion Service, okay? Using it a lot. Though I doubt I'll bother helping anyone but you in the future, right? Oh, and I donated all my non-pizza money to Blade HQ.
Oh, that's... We have just helped out Blade to an incredible degree, I'm sure.
I hope it'll help you help the city help all of us. Right? I think? Why donate? Because I need New LA to stay safe if I want an uninterrupted supply of pizza, don't I? Giving my money to you and the others who keep the city safe is very, very smart. So smart, isn't it? Please keep up the good work so I can keep enjoying pizza in peace, okay?
Lost.
You killed Odsent. Nothing matters now. My dream is shattered by your hand. Life holds no meaning. Kill me if you wish, just as Cavern Clan cut down my mother. No. Hollow words. But I do thank you for finding Odsent. Prone repaid debts, both to enemy and friend. Here, take this. Now go. Stand in my way no longer.
You know? Well...
Your report.
Ah, you are back. I have finished gathering information. I must admit, I never thought the Prone and other races would be so kind and approachable. Yeah, there are very few bad seeds in NLA. Truly a fine bunch, yourself included. I did encounter some cultural differences, but they were well within tolerances.
You there, you saved Minbarak's life?
That Orphean is mad. Prone would never attempt such risky taming. But it should be possible, so long as I produce the incense just as you taught me, Celia. The Prone recipe calls for an amidresin tomato, 3 jagged mortars, and 2 units of meditation powder. I hate to ask, but could you procure them for me? I would like to remain here to review the taming procedure a few more times. Wow, I actually don't have the stuff yet. That's rare.
Listen.
All right.
Ah, yes, I have been waiting for you. Have you acquired the herb I requested? Thank you. Oh my word, that is quite effective. Already I feel the will of my ova more clearly. What? But has the time for that truly come? Had I become so deaf that I could not hear something so important? Yeah, what did you hear? When the time comes, the Orf reproduce by dividing their bodies in two. My ova is telling me that now is my time. I must divide as soon as possible. Gah! Pah! I thought you needed Senirapa water to do that. Who are you? How has an Orphean like you emerged from me? Who am I? Why am I in such a place as this? This is not my home. The forest. I must return to the forest. I'm sure that won't cause any problems. What in the world? When dividing, the resultant new life should be essentially identical to the parent body. But I have never seen an Orphean that looked like that. And it seemed terribly confused as well, almost as if it was unable to hear the Ova's will. Should we be worried? Yes, of course. This situation demands swift action. I can say with 89.6% certainty that it headed for Noctilum. Could I ask you to bring it back here? I fear the after effects of division have left me exhausted. I am not fit to join you. Please hurry. In such a new and confused state, the poor Orphean will make easy prey for any primordial creature it happens to meet. You return. We have awaited you. Eniana and I are able to marry. It is thanks to you. Please honor us. Speak words as we begin rite of marriage. Please do. I am happy because you came to me. I would not have been happy otherwise. I know this is true, so please offer wisdom to guide us. Do not overthink it. I have much growing left. I need only a bit of stern guidance. I mean, she likes you as you are. But you say you need stern guidance, and also, I feel this is more fitting with your people's customs, so... Herng, be strong. Uncle Galba said same thing. You are true warrior. I understand. I will train. I will grow strong. I will protect Eniana from Ganglion and Cavern Clan. Now, my Eniana, accept this horn ring of betrothal. You gave me strength to hunt Ziphius, strength to claim its horn. I offer it in return for sash you gave me. I love you more than words can say, forever. Nemart,
I love you so much. To think I can have you at my side. I cannot believe my fortune.
Then I will shower you with love until you believe. I am persistent. You will believe eventually.
Yes, Nemard. Thank you.
We are well and truly wed. Prone stands by one he grants horn ring of betrothal until parted by death. Grandfather Ald shed happy tears this day as well. Thank you, Garnet. I will make her happy for all my days. You played me for fool, yet my daughter has returned. Take promised reward. When we traded blows, I saw boundless potential of your kind. I thought only Prone could be so strong. Now I will demand that strength of Leroy. He has sworn to protect Lavina. I will not suffer liars. I will beat him into shape. That is Prone way. Leroy, you're gonna have a bad time. Sorry about that. Okay, so this quest actually does have something I need to be aware of.
About that.
And I think I need it to be just regular night, not late night. There's an Orphean. Ah, him. All trees here are strictly for viewing. I wish that New LA would grow at least some trees that we Orf could eat freely. Okay, maybe this isn't the step. Kindly deliver the gnarl branch sap to Naza. I am eager to see what manner of plant this great tree grows into. I may have missed the step. Orphean professor taught me many things. Gnarl branch sap will make great tree grow strong. Do you have any? There you go. Will this really work? It should, but I only have a 99.86% certainty. However, those are still most excellent odds when it comes to botanical growth factors. Orphean's words are difficult, but he seems good. Can I trust what Professor says? Yeah, it seems a bit suspicious. Maybe hold off a bit. Seed is precious. It cannot be wasted on lies. If Professor is lying, he will pay. I will make sure he never walks again. I assure you, the chances of that are non-existent. I'd even go so far as to say less than non-existent, were such a thing scientifically possible. So be it. I will use gnarl branch sap. I will attempt to grow great tree. Is this right, Professor? Yes, your application was indeed correct. You need not wait long. It should sprout presently. Amazing. It will be mighty great tree by tomorrow. Old ones will be reborn here in New LA. Yes, it is a curious species indeed. And now for the tasting. Okay, so I was too late. What? Trees are always best when eaten as tender saplings, so fresh and green. Do you not you agree? Got an extra U in there. Yeah, apologize or you will lose your legs. Apologize? As in express contrition? I am confused. How does such a thing apply here? Well, first of all, you ate her tree that was clearly important to her. Second, you ate all of it instead of letting her have any. And third, you ate her tree that was obviously so important to her. You! What did you do? How could you eat great tree? Plants exist as food. They hold no other purpose. You still seem quite perturbed. Oh, how rude of me. Were you also hungry? Noises of pain. Ah, I see. You believe that a divine being resides within that tree of yours. Well, that makes sense, except for the part where it is nonsense. If I may, as a research botanist, I have studied a vast and varied number of tree species. Yet not one of them has housed anything even remotely classifiable as a god. This is a simple fact. We of Tree Clan believe we meet Old Ones in our final moments. So I will prove you are wrong about Old Ones when I murder you! Ah! But my Ova insists that this is not yet the proper time for me to perish. You there, human, do you not think you ought to intervene before this becomes an actual tragedy? I simply cannot imagine why this prone is so angry. Kinda wish I didn't go down the wrong path here. There is a way to make it so that you don't get the tree eaten, but oh well. I think my fate was sealed as soon as I grabbed the sap. If not, as soon as I was told to get it. I feel like explaining his mistake to him will result in bad things happening. But he needs to know. So her regard for the divinity of that tree is equivalent to the way we view our Ova? A most thorough explanation, thank you. I fear I have committed a most egregious affront. I beg your pardon. I will revive your tree at once. You can do that? That is my profession. In consuming your tree, I have analyzed its composition. Given the materials, synthesizing a new instance is really quite simple. I only need 4 Zezian Fleawort, and a longevity bough. If you procure those, I can restore your great tree with a 99.12% chance of perfect fidelity. And I do not have the stuff yet.
Problem?
Thanks.
Brother Pon has returned. We even bring home kase beans as souvenir. Oh, Brother Pon, was the last piece of bread Moi Moi saved for you tasty and succulent? Did it make juices run down chin? Moi Moi was so hungry, but desire to help Brother Pon was stronger, so Moi Moi resist temptation. It was best thing Moi Moi ever tasted. Filled Moi Moi with energy to make it home safe. Right, Blade Friend? Right? And also, those kose beans Moi Moi went so far out of way to pick just for Brother Pon? Yeah, sure. It was definitely all you, and you were super appreciative of the slice of bread. Moi Moi have best Brother Pon in Almira. Moi Moi amazing even by Blade standards. Really? Well then, next time Moi Moi definitely find Sword of Legendariness and show everyone how amazing Brother Pon of Moi Moi really is. Moi Moi cannot wait. No, not long now before Brother Pon's both eating like kings. Oh, and here is reward for friend. Moi Moi hopes Blade Friend will continue helping Moi Moi in quest.
you are.
It's over now, isn't it? For good. Yes, well, I'm just glad you're safe. Now New LA and the rest of Mira can build towards a lasting peace. Yes, things are going to get busy. Bring it on! Getting there together will be half the fun! We've already lost so many along the way. I pledge to do all I can to see that no more lives are lost in the struggle for equality and acceptance in NLA.
Hang in there.
Hey, thanks, but this isn't just about me, you know? It's about Eliza and everyone else. After all, if we're going to make New LA a place where humans and xenoforms can live as friends, it'll take every last citizen to make it happen. Oh, Eliza, don't forget her reward. Of course. Thank you for helping us time and again. I pray this is the last time we'll have need of your services. But once this long fight is over, I hope you'll join us in celebrating. I'm glad you're back safe. How did it go? Did you find the Crimson Tear? What? Gus tricked you out of it? Why would you try to save him? He killed my friends and your fellow Blades. He even attacked you.
Yeah, duty bound to help a person in danger.
Sometimes the body reacts without thinking, so I don't suppose I can blame you. Well, I guess you're officially as gullible as the rest of Team Quincy, huh? I'm just sorry I only have the reward from the bounty mission to offer you. But looking at you, I feel sure that my friends who died trusting that bastard to the end had the right of it. So, thank you. We've got so few green quests to turn in.
Do I have to spell it out?
Guess what?
Ah, the one from Primordia. Lately I have been working to master the concept of the human metaphor. Might you have a moment to chat with me?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Horan Alderaan is running about in a panic and won't listen to me. Let us say that, metaphorically speaking, a human in a black mask suddenly jumped in front of the trailer I was driving. He then metaphorically told me he was planning to use the Voltant we gathered to destroy New LA. Finally, that clearly volatile human metaphorically drove off in the trailer, which contains Voltant strong enough to knock you humans out in just one whiff. Is that bad? Metaphorically, of course.
Yes, that is indeed metaphorically bad.
Ah, excellent. I thought that might be bad. But was that a proper metaphor? Human conversation is so difficult to master. Yes, so we still need to figure out how to deal with this stolen Voltant problem. Because if, for example, that Voltant were scattered about the city, many of its residents would die. And that would be a most tragic scene. Yes, that one was totally metaphor.
No, but go ahead, keep talking.
Unfortunately, I have no means to resolve the situation. If this incident represents a problem for you, perhaps begin by asking around for information. The blade called Piers, for example, is quite close with us Zarubagan. If you spoke with him, perhaps he could shed some light on the situation. And by light, I actually mean information. Ha-ha! I am clearly well on my way to mastering metaphor. My own genius terrifies me sometimes. Hey, you actually got it that last time. You have my respect, Garnet. Even among the Zarubagan, there are few who can stand to talk with Boscarin. I am sorry. I promise to repay this debt soon.
For now, please help us stop this from happening.
Thanks.
Cantonam's back, and he brought Anna with him. Though we lost a couple of experienced blades in the process. Still, we are very thankful to Cantonam for keeping Anna safe. And to you for going to help them, of course. Oh, and to Yintonam for the hint about the smoke. We Orf act as our Ova bids us. It is simply a coincidence that our actions also improved the humans' odds for survival. I see. You Orf are certainly a logical group. Still, it saved Anna's life and I'm thankful for it. I am pleased that everything concluded well, and I offer you thanks for assisting Cantonam.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome back. Glad to see you're in one piece. In some ways, you're up against even worse than the ganglion this time. A device designed to grant us an understanding of Mira's nature was destroyed by that very same nature. Yet we keep rejecting the natural order and instead persist in our own selfish agendas. Sorry about that. I'm the one who threw all of this onto you. I'm the last one who should be preaching about it. Yeah, sure, it felt bad. I don't remember what I even killed for you, but yeah, it felt bad. Alright, it was the Siliths. Yeah, I suppose anything I could say would amount to little more than a self-serving excuse, huh? But still, I can't hold you responsible. You did your job, and I have no intention of judging you for it. You were a total pro out there, doing what had to be done, no matter how unpleasant. When we first met, I told you I didn't begrudge you for your success, remember? Well, it turns out that might not be exactly true. Being understaffed left me unable to do my job. I felt frustrated from spinning my wheels, and I got bitter. Out of envy, I suppose. It's just more proof that I have a lot of growing to do. Hell, maybe I should view these staffing problems as some kind of challenge to overcome. At the very least, it might help me open up this narrow mind of mine. So from now on, my team and I will strive to do just that. I owe you a debt, I think. It was my own immaturity that brought the debt about. I'll remember that in the future. Eventually I'll repay you, and maybe even become a blade that I can be proud of. Until then, be well.
Just between us?
Hey.
Thanks for the good work. Unfortunately, something's still not right. According to the latest Frontier Nav data, the Visagel population has risen by 2. But it should be down 1 thanks to you. What in the heck is going on here? Maybe they reproduce by budding? Cutting them in half creates 2 new ones instead of killing 1? Yeah, something is actively causing the population to rise. It really is bizarre. Visagels simply shouldn't be breeding in these numbers. If we hope to figure out what's happening, we're going to need more tissue samples. Sorry to send you back out to Cauldrus, but samples from 2 more Visagels would be a big help in getting to the bottom of this. I feel like we're creating more Visagels by killing them. This is just... We are making a problem.
Great.
Who in their right mind would pull a prank like this when everyone's banding together just to get by? I don't know who it is, but they've got seriously poor taste in jokes. Yeah, stolen Volton. It's an issue. Wait, what? Someone stole it from the Zarubagan? Are you serious? Ah, you just connected 2 dots I really didn't want to see connected. Oh, sorry. Some crackpot calling themselves the Light of Judgment sent a warning to Blade headquarters. Said they were going to kill everyone in New LA and blah blah. It was such an overblown threat that I figured it had to be a prank, but now... Damn it, it looks like we've got an actual terrorist on our hands. What's that? You're also searching for whoever's behind this? Here then, take a listen to the threat they sent in. Maybe it'll give you something to go on. I stand now in the headwaters of all life. I invite all incompetent blades to come find me. If you fail, final judgment will be passed on all, and New LA will become a city of the dead. This guy's clearly out of his freaking gourd. Still, we're in a race against time. Let's split up and search. Headwaters of all life. Ah, what the hell does that even mean? It's the piano headwaters. You know, the one place where we get all of our water for New LA. He's threatening to put the Voltant in the water supply. Hey, Homer, you're not trying to do anything to the water, are you? Yee-hee-hee-hee. I have become a metaphorical god. The time is nigh to cleanse these filthy clockwork lives with holy Voltant. And now. Okay, now. Come on, you can do this. Just dump this stuff into the reservoir already. You can do this. Yeah, let's not do this. Yeah! What are you doing here? Oh, I see. You figured it out from the message I sent. It seems some blades aren't total idiots after all. So be it. This is my grand show, and what's a show without a metaphorical audience? Now watch in horror as I throw the Voltant in. Then all the fakes in the city can drink it and go to hell in a writhing dance of purest agony. Yeah, don't. You idiot, it's too late for that now. I've come this far and there's no going back. I'm jumping off a metaphorical cliff. Or if jumping off a metaphorical cliff was the only way to save your life, you'd do it. No, I've come too far. And all that's left is to throw this holy Voltant in. I'm gonna do it. I have to. I'm totally doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm throwing it in. I'm throwing it in. Die, die, die! One after the next, I'll watch you all drop like metaphorical flies. Why is there Voltant in the air? I'm feeling a bit out of sorts. I think a quick bit of devoltanizing before my nap is just what the metaphorical doctor ordered. Ah, now that is satisfying. It's as if my stomach is metaphorically full. Wait, what are you doing way out here, Garnet? Yeah, we were just trying to talk Homer down from throwing your Voltant in the water supply. I see. Well, carry on. Oh, and that's the man who taught me about metaphors, so treat him well, okay? Well, lovely to see you. Take care. So the same Zarubagan idiot that handed over all that Voltant without question just ruined everything? Wow. I don't even care anymore about anything. Guess I'll head back to the city and turn myself in or whatever. Well then. Avoid bio-visagels.
I suppose there's no other recourse.
You gotta stop breeding. And surely I can stop you by destroying you, and this definitely won't create 4 bio-visagels. Map says there are things here. But my eyes do not agree. Which means the things must not be up here, but rather down here.
What's happening?
Freaking out! Top of my gun down! You shoot Ready! Fire us up with a buff!
What's happening?
I'm gonna ignore all aggro for a bit here. Ah.
Think we can handle it. The time we go is dangerous. Full spec, heroic tail. I am Stream it! They turned out to be pretty tough, huh? I'm doing my best.
Come on, what's happening?
Go spin! Activating overdrive!
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Moving in! Use melee attack! Go then, Factory! Freaking out! Top of the fire!
Well, at least I got the thing that I came in here for. Looks like just one more green bit outside of New LA now. We are remarkably close to finishing all of the green quests I had. And I can't imagine that too many more are going to unlock by finishing these. This? What is this? Will it do me harm? Danger. It is dangerous. I'm in danger. Please help.
My head aches. It feels ready to split in two. I know you. Help me, please.
We should run. Why can't we listen?
Ghost Walker! Blue Specs!
I am losing my temper.
Blue Stream Edge!
I'm putting it
No
That
more
was
of
underwhelming.
this. I hope I did my part.
You have saved my life. I must thank you. Ah, I still feel as if something is inside my head. What is this?
Yeah, it's probably the ova or whatever.
Then this is normal for the Orph? The will of the ova. Why am I here? Was I led by the ova? It is strange. I do not seem to have a name.
Yeah, we can work that out in safety.
Yes, of course. I must speak with my parent. Let us return to the city.
Hooray, no more green outside of New LA once again.
About that.
Have you acquired the materials needed to regenerate the great tree?
Actually, hang on. Maybe it's this step that we are to speak to Yuntonam first.
I would dearly like to eat a tree, and yet you humans insist that the ones you planted for the purpose of viewing must not be consumed. What then am I to do?
Yeah, Mon Baraka ate a tree and suffered for it.
A chilling story indeed. I will take care to avoid prone women and their flora. Incurring such risks is highly illogical when seeking food for the purpose of sustaining my life.
Listen. Yeah, there's plenty of trees outside the city.
If I were attacked by the primordial creatures outside of New LA, I would most certainly die. Incurring such risks is highly illogical when seeking food for the purpose of sustaining my life.
Well, then I guess you should petition the NLA government to plant trees for consumption. Alright, there's your longevity bough, and there's your Zezian fleawort.
Ah, just as I requested. I will begin work at once. In the interest of precision, Naza, I need to ask a number of questions about this great tree of yours. Do you find this acceptable?
You may ask, but make haste. If tree is lost, so are you, Professor.
Rest assured that your knowledge, combined with the data I acquired by consuming the tree, should prove most sufficient. Now, if I may, please describe the history you prone share with these sacred trees.
He did it.
I assert that this reconstruction is a perfect match for the great trees your people have long worshipped. You know, seen in this light, I can understand why one might think these trees are hosts to the divine.
Professor is strange. Not bad, but strange. But other races often are. Maybe races just need to speak to each other. What do you think, Earth Alien?
Yeah, we need to talk things out, preferably before we do anything that can't be taken back.
You are wise, Earth Alien. Credit to your race. I will learn from your example. I will be less quick to violence. You ate great tree, then made new great tree. You taught how to make it grow strong. We are even now. You need not thank me, and if you require further great tree copies, you have only to ask. I think maybe at this point the other Orf would have walked on by and eaten this one if I hadn't talked to them first. Maybe that's the step where it's important. Also, thanks to you, Earth Alien. If not for you, this would have ended in disaster. Take this as symbol of my thanks.
Just between us?
Hey.
Hi, Julius. I assume there are now 4 new Biovisagels.
How?
What? That's not... This shouldn't be possible. The Visagel numbers are up again. This time Frontier Nav is saying there are 4 more. What in the hell? Yeah, there's definitely some secret to the Visagel life cycle. Like, perhaps, if you cut one in twain, each part can regenerate into a fully functional adult. I suppose it's possible, but this sort of behavior has never been seen before. There must be some immediate cause, some prompt. Rapidly multiplying organisms. Yes, I've seen something like it before. Can I possibly trouble you for 4 more samples, Garnet? This mystery's too big for me to handle alone. I'm gonna see about getting some help while you're off in Cauldros. Good luck to the both of us. Maybe have someone stick around after I kill them so that they can confirm visually what happens in the immediate aftermath, hmm? Well, Garnet, how did it go? Did you find any clues about the culprit? And Foscarin was settling down for a nap? So the culprit threw the Voltant? Then Foscarin devoltanized the lot of it? I had never known what purpose Golboga could possibly have had for someone like him. But for a brief second there, I felt I finally understood. He has an almost miraculous apathy. The sort of laziness which is able to overpower even the direst of threats. Yeah, you might just be right. Perhaps I need to learn to be more like him. Never thought I would say that. No, 1 is enough. In any case, thank you. I am relieved this was resolved without causing any trouble for the city. This is a sign of my gratitude for saving this city and Zarubagan both. Thank you, brave Blade.
Listen.
Yes.
I shall explain.
It looks nothing like me, and I am beginning to understand why. This division was born here in the city after extensive contact with humans. The Orf are not separated into distinct sexes like you humans. Instead, we are all alike. Save for this one. It is an entirely new type, born from the both of us. New, old, none of that makes any difference to me. What I could really use is a name. You saved my life. If my agitation offends you, I will be quiet. But having no name is painful to me. You are my parent. Please give me my name. As my division, your name would be Nenseleg. Then that shall be my name. Now I can finally introduce myself properly. I am Nenseleg. Thank you for saving me. This is a humble thanks from us. Come now, hurry up and give her a reward. You have been a great help. Please accept this. Now that all this has been taken care of, you have much to teach me. Of course, it is my responsibility as your parent. But how can it have been born influenced by humans when humans here are not biological? Also, oh boy, there's another quest.
Ah, yes.
This could fairly be described as a predicament, but what to do about it? I simply cannot understand her motives. Why would anyone intentionally travel to such a dangerous place? Yeah, what happened? My division, Nensaleg, has left the city. Bound for Noctilum, it seems. As for why she would head to a place filled with such awful creatures, I have absolutely no idea. And yet I feel incapable of simply letting her go. I feel compelled to go forth and bring her back, but I am a poor candidate to do so. Compared to the vicious wildlife of Mira, the Orf are poor combatants indeed. Might I ask you to go after her in my stead? You humans are an extremely active and combative species. I say that with a deep sense of what you humans call gratitude. Oh, and please take care that you are not injured. Though if you are injured somewhat in the course of escorting my division, that is acceptable. I believe your kind call that a trade-off. Best of luck. It is a cold way of asking for favor, but you can leave it to me. Your attitude is most generous. That is the term you use when describing someone who gives of themselves for another, yes? Generous? I wish you luck. Please bring back my division swiftly. Alright, one more turn in here in New LA, and then we're gonna call it a stream. I know we're not gonna be completely done with all the greens, but dang it, we'll be really close. Closest we've ever been.
Check this out, okay?
Your report?
Preparations are complete here, Garnet. And what about you? Have you secured the ingredients for the incense? Yep, got the tomato, got the mortars, got the powder. Thank you. Does this look right, Celia? Yes, you can make servant of anything with that. Even Belgazis or Valdaleo will bend knee. Then I am off to the shore. I thank you for all your generous help. Tell us if you have trouble. Everyone here is lazy bum, too busy sitting to work or fight. We must help when we can, otherwise old ones will smite us all. Ha ha! Strange. She does not possess an ova, yet I feel a great warmth in her words. How is that possible? Yeah, just good intentions. I see. I have always been mystified by that aspect of the interpersonal relationships of other races. But lately I have come to place my trust in bonds made apart from the ova as well. I will meet you on the Shadow Beach once more, Garnet. After all her help, I owe it to Celia to succeed this time. And with that, we are once again out of green in NLA. And we have very little outside of NLA. This is satisfying. I know we're going to get a whole bunch more green quests to show up like the instant we do the next story chapter, but I will feel able to do the next story chapter very soon. So yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks folks for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will be back on Tuesday for more Xenoblade Chronicles X. See you then, friends.